Welcome to the IAOB SMMT YouTube channel. These 13 videos were filmed at Faltec Europe Ltd in Sutherland, UK, and will focus on techniques that can be used while conducting first, second, or third-party audits using the IATF 16949 standard. These are simulated scenarios and are not intended as a full representation of an IATF audit.
So, could you just introduce yourself?
So I'm Liam and I'm a production operator here at Faltec. I work in the injection molding machine IAOB.
Right, so maybe you're aware that I want to try and follow the trail about TPM.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm interested in the TPM checks that you do on this machine.
So we have daily and we have weekly TPMs depending on what requirements are. They're all set on the schedule here, which is our TPM check sheet.
Yeah.
So some of our TPMs are safety critical TPMs, so we have stuff that when we do at the start of the week where we do e-stop checks, certain stuff like that, that's covered in our TPMs.
Yeah.
Our key functional TPM maintenance checks of the machines is we've got checks of the oil levels, grease levels, lights working, to make sure the machines, when we start up, it's operational, it keeps it going, and also awareness of when oil needs topping up, etc.
Okay, and have you already done the checks for today?
The checks have been done.
Do you mind if we could just go around and check 2 or 3 of the things that are on here?
Yeah, no problem at all.
Because I'm interested in what you check and how you check.
Yeah, no problem, yeah. Let's have a look, let's play it around, which one do you
let's
do?
go.
Check number 5 is a key check item. This is the oil level for the machine, which is obviously critical to the function of the machine working. This check's got to be done when the mold's closed, which is closed now.
Okay.
So this is your sight glass reading. So that's low level, that's high level. Okay. So you always want to be around this area here. As you can see, the mold's open, the oil will move.
Okay. And what would be your action if the level goes below the minimum?
So in the middle section, we then start flagging up the maintenance to get it top up. We don't want to run to the low because then that can stop the line. So for instance, once we start seeing it run at middle level, at a weekend, we would contact maintenance to top it up at the weekends.
Okay, so you wouldn't do that. That's the maintenance.
That's the maintenance function. So we're like level 1, so we do the checking, the identify, then it's a maintenance. You can see here we would put a work request in that we were following something up.
So that's check 5. Let's go and check a couple more.
Yeah, no problem, yeah.
Okay.
So this will move. So this is the lubrication. It'll move because it's on the moving platen. So what we're checking here is this lubrication here basically lubricates the slides, the mold where it opens and closes on. So we've got to make sure that that is full of lubrication oil.
Okay.
So if that dries out, what will happen is it'll be running on dry skids. So that one there is actually got connected to the machine as well.
And that's well above the minimum.
Yes, so that's at medium level, so it's okay. We would keep an eye on that, lasts quite a while. But we will be topping that up once it drops a bit more.
Okay. And I saw from the check sheet you also check lighting.
Yes, so we also
have
check
a look at the lighting.
So lighting's a critical part of the process. Obviously for inspection of products we do. So it's a critical check item.
So what check are you doing here then?
So what we're checking is that all lights are functional and working, and that we've got operations, obviously critical part of the task for our inspection. So we make sure all the lights are working. If they're not, we would stop and escalate the maintenance.
Okay, and that's what I want to follow through with you next, the escalation process.
Yeah, no problem.
So we'll follow on and do that now.
Yeah, okay, I'll get the team here, I'll do that, no problem.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
One of the top 10 major nonconformities found in IATF 16949 audit relates to clause 8.5.1.5, total productive maintenance. Although not specifically defined in the requirement, many organisations develop a system that includes operator-led maintenance as well as support from a central maintenance function. In this video, the auditor is auditing the maintenance led by production. As well as asking questions about the process, the auditor asks the auditee to demonstrate how the TPM checks are performed and what action is taken if any issues are encountered. This is good practice, as in many companies, TPM can be seen as a tick list approach. And sometimes I really do doubt whether some of the checks are actually performed, and the operators indeed know what checks they should be performing. So it is good practice to observe the TPM checks being done as long as it is safe to do so. So let's summarise. To ensure production output meets the defined internal and external requirements, it's essential to keep equipment in optimum condition. This can be achieved by an effective TPM program. Auditors should verify the effective implementation of the system and verify the system is actually working by actually observing the maintenance activities that have been performed within the process.